Hello again. My name's Sam Milton. This is my dyslexic blog. This is episode 3, and again, I'm privileged by being joined by my old school friend Mark.
Privileged,
Mark Simmons.
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
How you been, Mark?
Good. Just got up.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Do you know what I've been doing?
What have you been doing?
Trying to get to your house.
Yeah. Well, you're a bit late.
Yeah. Well,
You're about 15 minutes late.
it doesn't help that you live miles in the country, and then you give me directions with lefts and rights in it, and I don't understand where I'm going, and then I end up in the wrong
But you've
place.
been here before, Sam.
Yeah, I know, but it's remembering the route, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere, really. Yeah. So you had trouble. Is that a thing that you had trouble with a lot?
Yeah. When I was doing my driving test and stuff like that, or driving lessons, we got to a bit of an issue where my instructor, Barry, nice old boy, Barry, he used to say, right, Sam, I want you to drive down the road and take the first left, and then we'll go from there. So I'd drive down, take the right, naturally, and we'd end up in a dead end, and he'd look at me and go, this ain't the first time this happened, Sam, is it? And I'm like, oh. So we come up with the my way.
So left and right, so you just can't.
I don't know. It's just
can't get it right.
Just seems can't get it right. Maybe I should write it on my hands. I don't know.
Has it always been the case?
Yeah, it has. But particularly, people will say will give me directions, and I think maybe it's just how I process the information again. It just doesn't seem to work.
So you drove here, so you did pass your test, right?
Yes.
How did you get around it then?
Well, we come up with the I'm going to patent this, the my way, your way approach. So basically, old Barry, he would say, right, Sam, we're going to head off down this road, and I want you to take the first my way, and then when you go down there, we're going to take the second your way. And that, no joke. And
whose idea was that? Was that your idea?
It kind of, Barry knew something wasn't right, and
yeah.
I think Barry needed to come up with a solution because otherwise
Barry.
his pass mark.
Classic Barry. He's pretty inventive, isn't he?
Yeah. So
Barry.
So we did that, and it worked fine.
So how did that work? Yeah. Did your test? Because obviously your instructor didn't.
Slight issue there. It's not within the highway code. This bit.
No.
Yeah. So the test examiner decided that is probably not the best idea. So we did the lefts and the rights, and we ended up in a dead end, and I failed first time.
Did you tell him? Did you try and do my way, your way?
I did say, could we do a my way, your way approach? And at the time, there was one examiner that everyone said, oh, if you get, I think his name was Alan, if you get Alan, that is it, you are going to fail. And guess who I got? Alan, yeah. And we did this 3 times, and on the 3rd time, I think he had enough and decided to pass me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And did you go there, when you passed, did you get all the directions right?
Yeah. Well, kind of. I think he did a few my way, your ways, and he started using hand motions to try and point me in the right direction.
I can't see how they can. They should use that because when you're driving on your own, you don't take directions from people, do you? So that.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think the issue is when you almost go down a one-way road or something like that.
Yeah. Have you ever done that? I've done that.
Really?
Yeah, I went down the one way. I was after a gig one night, and it was somewhere in the middle of nowhere, like I didn't know. And I didn't realise it was one way. And just as I was going down there, I realised, and a policeman came the other way at the same time. It sounds like I'm making it up, but and then they breathalyzed me because they thought...
They breathalyzed you?
Yeah.
Oh, blimey. Did you have a licence?
Yeah, I did. No, I was alright. That was fine, but it's just God's law.
I just thought, one thing that's annoyed me this week, there was an article in the Guardian, and the title was something like, Britain's biggest sperm bank has banned dyslexic people from doning. No joke.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, bloody hell. Is it hereditary, dyslexia?
That I don't really know, because my mum and dad haven't got it.
No.
Unless my Milton's got it, I don't know.
So why have they done that?
They've done it because I think they're trying to
Were you trying to give them some, and they were like, "No, we're not having it. It might not be that they're just stopping you, Sam."
I turned up with a cup.
Yeah.
Said how much? I filled it right up.
Oh.
So I don't know. I think it's wrong in a way because you've got people like Einstein, Churchill, brilliant scientist, brilliant leader.
Yeah.
Agatha Christie, really good writer.
They were dyslexic.
And they were all dyslexic, and I don't see what the issue is. Maybe they think that we can't fill out the application form properly or something, or that they give directions and they can't write my way, your way. So.
Yeah. Why? So was it a big? It was in the paper. So was it a big thing that people were saying it's bad?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of people that obviously kicked up and said, well, why are you not doing that? It's kind of discriminating against people with dyslexia. And to be honest, with my dyslexia, I've learnt to live with it, and I'm not afraid of saying I'm dyslexic, and I'm quite happy to have it, and I wouldn't want to get rid of it.
No.
I quite enjoy having it, actually.
Yeah, and we can get to do a nice podcast every week.
Yeah, we do.
About
we
it,
do.
don't we? So that's mad.
Yeah.
But how did they know that? Because I would assume that Einstein. I mean, I can't. I don't know when Einstein died, but would they have known that he was dyslexic?
I think they've done it on they've looked at traits,
Oh,
personality traits, and said, that person.
You reckon
has.
he probably
they
was?
reckon they probably have.
Oh right.
Or,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's all crazy.
Yeah.
There's one thing that like I'm terrible at understanding long jokes and stuff, and I thought maybe you might be able to help me try and get better.
I don't know. I've known you a long time, and you've never. Interestingly, right? I don't know if you remember for last week, Sam. I was going to bring this up. You basically, I did a joke within we were chatting, and it was about you said something about the difference between. Yeah, the difference between the connection between cheese and biscuits.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Because it was to do with the dyslexia test, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I just in passing said butter because as a joke.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the connection between the two. And then at the time I thought you didn't get it because you kept talking. And then after we finished the podcast, about 20 minutes later, Sam just went, butter like that, and just got it so slow. I mean, I don't know, is that dyslexia?
I guess it's missing out information. I completely missed that. Or you did it.
But you still remembered it later.
I did, yeah. I don't know, maybe it got stored away and then it just popped up and I was like, that's a really good joke.
Oh, thanks. I don't think it's really good, to be honest, but I think it was alright.
Maybe I shouldn't come along to your gigs because everyone else would be laughing. I'm like,
I don't know, maybe
asking the person next door, like.
I have that a lot with my jokes, though.
Really?
Yeah.
What, that people don't laugh?
Well, thanks. No, people explaining them to their mates and stuff because they're thinkers and stuff. So.
Okay.
I don't know. You've been to one of my gigs before? That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I have. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I should come along a little bit more. But I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think is there anything that you can help me as a comedian to try and make me laugh more?
I have no idea. You laugh quite a lot anyway. I think just certain types of jokes maybe you have trouble with. Interesting. Let's put it out to the general public, the dyslexic people that are listening. Tweet in if you have trouble getting jokes or stuff like that. Tweet in and let us know, and then we can talk about it in the next episode.
Yeah, because one thing, do you know sometimes you get people that like show you something like a picture, like one of these jokes on Facebook, and they put it in your face expecting you to laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just laugh anyway. Because, yeah, because I
Have you ever had it where someone's just showing you a picture of some poor child that's died or something?
Yeah, sad face. Yeah, but it's true, isn't it? Because you get nervous about sort of doing it, really.
But this happens with anyone. That's not just like I try not to do jokes one-to-one anymore because it just becomes awkward because even people just panic. They're like, I've got to get this. And when they're saying that to themselves, they forget that they've got to be listening to the joke. And then it's just a disaster. I actually do a podcast called Jokes Not In My Show where I do that to other comedians. I would tell them jokes that didn't make it into my show. And just because it's quite awkward.
I think I should be a judge. And then if I laugh, you know it's a good one.
Yeah, maybe we should
because
do that.
I got it.
Yeah, exactly. It's broad enough.
Yeah.
I think that's a
long
podcast today.
Right, we've been rambling today, haven't we?
Yeah.
Cup of tea and we've been gone. Okay, well, thank you very much for listening to me and Mark. And obviously, if you tweet us and let us know what you think, that would be absolutely great. So, yeah, you can look at me at Sam-the-Dyslexic. Look at me. That sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it? Okay, and it's bye from me.
Say it like that.
Yeah, I know.
I think it sounded all right.
Oh, okay. All right, then. Well, thank you very much, guys. And cheers, Mark. Thanks for doing this.
Welcome.
And see you later. Bye.